What's the name of your organization?
BJoy Counseling and Wellness Institution.
So, what's the basic difference between clinical psychology and counseling?
There's a difference because clinical focuses on very specific medical treatments and techniques, and counseling has a broader range of what it does. Yeah.
What's your role in the organization?
So I'm the managing director, and I'm also a psychological counselor. My background's in mental health and educational psychology.
Both of you are psychological counselors.
Yeah, I have a background in medical and psychology.
So you are a psychiatrist.
No, I'm not. I'm
You are a psychologist.
no. My husband is a clinical psychologist.
And what do you do in the organization?
I am the director, actually.
You are the director
I'm-
and you are the managing director.
Yes, she's my boss.
So, how do clinical psychologists diagnose mental health conditions?
I'm sorry.
How do clinical psychologists diagnose mental health conditions?
So it's really important to take a lot of time to understand a client's condition and what their needs are, and often there's underlying issues that create a reaction. So it's very important to have at least several sessions with a client before diagnosing them. Actually, yeah.
Where is your office in Bangladesh?
Gulshan 2, right next to Lab Aid.
So, as many of your patients are Bengali, so they don't may have that kind of expertise in English. In that case, what do you do?
I also conduct sessions in Bengali. Bangla bolte pari.
So, you know Bangla.
Ektu Bangla bolte pari.
And what about you?
হ্যাঁ আমি বাংলা বলতে পারি
Did you guys learn Bangla from after coming back into Bangladesh or before that?
না actually আমাদের আসার পর আমরা 11 বছর থাকতাম বাংলাদেশ
How many years did it take to learn Bangla?
Probably 2-3 বছর.
2-3 years. And what qualifications are needed to become a child psychologist or clinical counselor?
Mostly you need a master's degree in psychology. Yeah.
A master's degree in psychology.
Yeah.
And what's the typical day like for a clinical psychologist?
Usually seeing clients and conducting assessments, and also advising maybe parents and other stakeholders in the treatment process.
And how long does it take to become licensed in the field?
I think Jacob would know that better than me. Yeah.
How long does it take to get the license?
At least 3 years, minimum 3 years.
And what should someone expect in their first therapy session?
Basically, they should just expect a lot of sympathetic listening and it's actually, we very much believe in client-based direction. So basically, the client can take the session any way they want, but just trying to get a good assessment of where they're at and what they need.
And how is the progress measured in therapy?
Well, it depends on the client and the diagnosis, but normally you look at, measurable outcomes like what symptoms they had. Maybe every day they were depressed, and so they couldn't get out of bed on time. So after a couple weeks of counseling, they can get out of bed earlier or get out of bed at the proper time. So that would be one example.
What happens if a client doesn't feel safe or comfortable with a therapist?
Then it would be time to refer them to a different psychologist, a different clinic, or move them to a different psychologist in the same clinic. Yeah.
Is medicine really important in case of clinical psychology?
It's definitely very important, and it just depends on the client and their diagnosis, their situation, on whether or not it's needed. It's best to not just right away start with medicine, with most general, outpatient treatment, but a lot of times it's necessary and very, very helpful and effective.
As you are wearing a Punjabi and you are wearing a earring which represents the map of Bangladesh, so both of you guys are really trying to get connected with Bangladesh, right?
Actually, already আমরা অনেক connected আছে বাংলাদেশ অনেক ভালোবাসি অবশ্যই because এখানে 11 বছর থাকতাম actually এমন একটা সময় আমি একটা গ্রাম থাকতাম আমি অনেক শিখছি কিভাবে রান্না করি কিভাবে কাপড় পরি সো আমি অনেক শিখছি এবং বাংলাদেশ অবশ্যই অনেক ভালোবাসি আমাদের মেয়েও এখানে হয়েছে সো আমার এক ছেলে এক খালি মেয়ে আছে সো আনন্দ হাসি খুশি সুখী মিষ্টি
So by born they are Bangladesh.
Actually, some of them are, but not all of them. Some of them we had in Thailand and Alaska and America.
So both of you are from Alaska.
No, I'm from Alaska.
And what about you?
Washington, D.C.
So thanks a lot for sharing your opinion.
Yes.
Thank you, Balatak.